Adventure Mine in Greenland hosted the Miners' Revenge mountain bike race this weekend, organized by the Southern Keweenaw Trails Volunteer Group. Race director Elizabeth Miller said there was increased interest this year, drawing new people who had never been to the race before, and entries from downstate Michigan, Wisconsin, Indiana, Illinois, and Minnesota.
You get to ride about 3/8 of a mile underground in the mine. Our motto is kind of you ride through the mine, over the mine, and around the mine during the race. So, and it's a very, very tough, challenging course as far as cross-country races go.
All right. You've at least done a little riding this weekend. What are the trail conditions like?
The trail conditions are probably the best I've seen them since I've been coming here. They're very dry, the ground is very compact and very fast. Typically for race weekend, almost guaranteed we get rain. And everything it's a lot of bare bedrock, and it gets very slippery when it gets wet, which makes it very challenging to ride. And so it's very slippery rock and mud everywhere. Some people really like it, a lot of people hate it. It makes about the race twice as hard as it would be otherwise.
Wow.
So.
Okay. So if somebody's planning a trip for next year, I guess it would have to be at this point. What should they know?
If they're coming to race, they've got a really good downhill and enduro course. If you're coming here to race cross country, the best way I could put it, it's not really for beginners. It's a fairly advanced race course. It's highly suggested you have good heavy-duty tires, and I'd say at least 4 inches of suspension on your bike.
Wow.
It's a very rough course. There's nowhere flat. Everything's up or down the entire time.
So I've worked at the Adventure Mine for 6 years. This is my first year not really working. Okay. And 4 years ago I decided to come for the race. I was working that weekend. I camped and I actually decided to race.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what an enduro was, but I was like, I guess I'm gonna do it. And it's a lot of fun, and I've been coming ever since. So
great.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what is an enduro for those of us who don't know?
Let's see. How do I explain it? I always like to tell people if you know anything about rally car racing, there's stages. So there's typically 3 or 4 stages, and you have to make your way to each one. You have almost an unlimited amount of time to get to the stage, and then getting from one segment to another, or part A to part B, is what's timed. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So, and then what kind of terrain are you riding over on these?
Anything. Here they ride the downhill course, and they ride sections of what the cross-country people would ride. It really depends on where you're at, too, what kind of trails, but you get it all, so really well-rounded riders.
Okay. What else do you do while you're here?
I like to party.
Free camping, right?
Yeah, free camping, drink beer, and I like to catch up with all my old friends.
More information about Miners' Revenge can be found at minersrevenge.com. Race results will be posted to facebook.com/SOKE Trails.